You run the software update scan cycle, but WUAHandler has no new entries and the client still shows unknown compliance. Do not reset Windows Update Agent yet. This quick lab proves whether the client has software update policy and whether the management point returned a software update point location. The two decisive logs are ScanAgent.log and LocationServices.log. We will use only generic lab data, read-only checks, and one controlled scan. The symptom is not simply scan failed. At the recorded test time, ScanAgent reports no available update source policy or cannot obtain a location. Location Services does not return a usable WSUS location. WUAHandler is missing or has no current scan activity. Microsoft guidance says that no fresh WUAHandler activity indicates that no software update point was returned by the management point. That means the correct starting point is policy and location, not Windows Update component repair. Start with ScanAgent.log. A healthy sequence shows policy available for an update source ID and adds that policy to the scan request when the policy content version satisfies the required content version. If ScanAgent says no policy is available, open the Effective Configuration Manager client settings for the test device and verify Enable Software Updates on Clients. Trigger one machine policy retrieval and evaluation cycle, then reread PolicyAgent and ScanAgent at the same timestamp. Do not continue to WUAHandler until ScanAgent has a valid policy. Next, follow the request in LocationServices.log. A healthy response contains a WSUS location reply, an approved software update point URL, and a content version. If the reply is empty, inspect CcmMessaging.log for communication with the management point and MP_location.log on the management point. A content version mismatch can be caused by failed synchronization. In the console, review monitoring, software update point synchronization status before changing the client. In the console, confirm that the software update point role is installed, configured, and synchronizing without WCM, WSUS control, or WSyncMGR errors. Then review administration, hierarchy configuration, boundary groups, and confirm that an appropriate software update point is associated with the relevant group. Current Configuration Manager uses boundary groups to let new clients find software update points and to control fallback. Existing clients normally keep their last known good software update point until failure and fallback conditions apply. Do not force mass switching before checking capacity and design. Apply the smallest evidenced fix. If policy is missing, correct the effective client setting or assignment. If location is missing, correct the software update point health, synchronization content version, boundary group association, or management point response. Retrieve machine policy and run one software update scan. The expected result is a valid policy in ScanAgent, a non-empty WSUS location reply in Location Services, and fresh WUAHandler activity. If WUAHandler then reports an error, you have successfully moved to the next layer. Troubleshoot that exact Windows Update Agent result instead of returning to policy. The quick checklist is: prove update source policy in ScanAgent, prove the returned software update point in Location Services, then expect fresh WUAHandler activity. Sanitize every log excerpt before sharing. Remove real domains, URLs, host names, addresses, site codes, identifiers, accounts, and credentials. Never delete software distribution to solve a missing software update point location that does not repair policy or boundary design. Next tip will show how to distinguish a successful scan from a deployment evaluation that still does not offer the update in Software Center.